In this episode, we're going to have a look at deploying an HAProxy with Kamal. An HAProxy is simply a load balancer or a proxy server very similar to what you would find with Nginx. However, I do like using it over Nginx for several different reasons. One being that I think it is more of a true load balancer rather than a proxy. And overall, I found that it handles health checks a lot better than what you would find with Nginx. So basically, we can have a look at it. On the left-hand side, I have this front end, which has two different backends. So the request comes in on the front end, and it forwards it to the back end. I have two different servers set up where it's going to be able to handle the request, and it is set up in a round robin, meaning that it's going to take turn for each one of the servers who are both weighted equally to handle the request. On the right-hand side, I have a program called OpenWebUI, which is just an interface for Olama, and it's all self-hosted that I can run, and then we can see that both servers actually got hit, and they served the request. So I can regenerate this a few different times, and you'll see that it's making the request each time. If we wanted to do something a bit longer, then we can send this request, and we can see that it's being handled, and it handled it pretty quick. I'll run it again, and now it's running on the different server. And we can just keep executing this, and you'll see that it's just going to bounce between the two different servers as it needs to. And so that works pretty good. And so in this episode, we're going to look at when you would want to use a load balancer and when you would not want to use one. And also how we're going to be able to set this up and deploy it using Kamal. And did you know that you can go to railsstore.com to get your own Ruby on Rails t-shirt or your Drift in Ruby t-shirt? To watch this full episode and more videos, visit driftinruby.com and subscribe to the Pro membership.